Today we're going to be going over why you should stop doing the going live tweets to promote your live stream, and we're going to provide a much better alternative that I bet you've never even thought of. Hey guys, how's it hanging everybody? This is StormPow, and welcome to my tutorial channel, How to Pow. So what is a going live tweet? Well, it is a tweet that tells people that, you guessed it, you're going live. Live streamers use it whether they're on Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, DLive, Chatter, and it basically has a link to your live stream and some sort of caption. Some people will either put like a funny one-liner to get your attention. Some people will put like a little quick description of what they're going to be doing during the stream, or some people literally just put "going live!" exclamation point smiley face, hence the term that's been coined as the going live tweet. And the goal of this is to give your tweet a little bit of extra exposure. You may have followers on Twitter who do not follow you on your live streaming platform, or even more so, the goal is that some of your followers on Twitter will retweet or like that going live tweet for some reason, and it will end up in somebody else's Twitter feed, therefore exposing your stream to a whole new set of people that otherwise didn't even know you existed or didn't know that you streamed at the least. And so you may be saying, StormPow, that sounds pretty cool. I would like to do that. Why should I not be doing that? Well, the obvious answer is that they tend to clog up your Twitter feed, right? I can't tell you how many Twitter accounts that I've gone to, and literally all of their tweets, or at least the hefty majority of them, are essentially the same thing. It's, hey, we're going live, we're playing some Overwatch tonight, hey, we're going live, League of Legends tonight, and it's not interesting tweets. Nobody wants to follow an account where that's most of the tweets. Twitter is not just a place for self-promotion. Twitter is another avenue for your content if you use it correctly. Twitter is a great place to expand your community and to expose yourself to the greater community surrounding the type of content that you create. For example, on my main gaming channel, StormPow, I create Dragon Ball content, so I make sure to post valuable content to my Twitter as much as possible that gives people a reason to share it to their other viewers, which therefore brings my Twitter into the eyeballs of other people across the grander Dragon Ball community, who then may click on my Twitter profile because I tweeted something of value, and then they say, oh, this guy's also a YouTuber and a streamer, let me go check that out as well. So Twitter can be a really great tool if you use it properly, but if all of your Twitter feed is just you posting when you're going live, you're not using it properly. Nobody is going to follow that. So if you focus more on posting rich, valuable content to your Twitter feed instead of just going live tweets, then you're going to build a community of engaged people who actually enjoy the tweets that you post. And then if you do need to use your Twitter to promote something a little bit big, like you're doing a 24-hour stream, or you just uploaded a new YouTube video that you put a lot of work into and you want as much exposure as possible, then you can kind of reserve your Twitter for the more special self-promoting things. Now, here's the second reason, the one that I bet you did not really think about too much. Twitter, obviously, their goal is to keep people on Twitter for as long as possible, and Twitter has been known to suppress tweets that have links to other websites in them. This isn't necessarily a 100% thing that happens every single time you post an external link. You know, I'm sure that you have organically found tweets that contained a YouTube link or even a Twitch link on your Twitter feed, and you know, Twitter maybe didn't suppress that one in particular, but usually it was because there was some sort of algorithmical reason that it thought you might be interested in that tweet. Maybe it was a person that you interact with a lot on Twitter, but generally speaking, Twitter is known to suppress those. So if you have followers that maybe, you know, don't always interact with your tweets, Twitter is much more likely to just hide that tweet altogether from them, because they're thinking, well, this guy doesn't really particularly care about you anyway, so we don't want to show him your tweets, period, let alone if it's a tweet that's going to direct him away from Twitter entirely. And you may be thinking, well, still, what's the harm in that? You know, even if only a few people see it, that's still a few extra people, right? Well, doing this hurts the engagement rate on your Twitter account as a whole. You know, tweeting these things that are not getting shown to a lot of people and therefore not getting a lot of engagements, and it's just not a good look to have on your Twitter account if you're trying to make a career out of this and having people check out your Twitter and seeing, you know, what kind of engagement you get on your tweets. So here's what you do instead. Step 1, make sure to share a quality tweet, as we're going to call it, about an hour, maybe 2 hours tops before your live stream is planned to go live. And what I mean by a quality tweet is basically something that you feel really confident is going to get engaged with by your audience. So if you thought of a funny joke 2 days ago, maybe be sure to keep that in the drafts and save it until about 2 hours before you go live next, or you've got something that is really relatable or really funny, something that you think is going to represent you well and that you feel like is going to get good engagement. Twitter is totally fine to share the random stuff that is just for you and you don't really particularly anticipate a lot of engagement. But if you have a tweet that you feel confident is going to be a banger, save that. Post it about an hour or two before you go live, right? Watch the engagements come in. You know, you're going to be getting some people liking and retweeting it. Step 2, right before you go live, hop on Twitter and change your Twitter name, and be sure to add something at the beginning of your name, like parentheses, live on Twitch, live on YouTube. Usually I even put the little red circle emoji on there just to really get the attention of people. Step 3. Step 4. Profit, dude. So now people are going to be liking and retweeting and commenting on that quality tweet because you just tweeted something of value that is going to drive engagement, and that tweet is going to get spread around, and all the people that are now getting impressions on your new tweet are going to see that you're live. And so they may say, wow, that tweet was really cool, and this guy just so happens to be live, and they're going to be curious because you just put out a good tweet that they've seen, and they are going to want to see more of you, and you've just given them access to something really easy to do that, a live stream where they can go in and see how you're acting live and unedited and maybe even talk to you, chat with you live if they want to. Oh my God, something that would have been really embarrassing almost just happened. I was editing this video, right? And I happened to realize that I almost forgot the coolest thing. So you're sitting here and you have got a Twitter feed that is not being suppressed, and you've got all these cool viewers and everything, and you made a banger tweet, right? You're living large. Now, what if I told you that you could do that and you could still get your tweet for your live stream shared across Twitter everywhere for the potential likes and retweets directly linking to your stream? Go to clicktotweet.com, sign in with your Twitter account, and you can actually create a custom tweet link, which is what I do on my live stream, and then you can set it up as a chat command. So basically, throughout my live stream, periodically, I have a chat command run that will tell people, hey, tweet the stream out. And then they click a link and it takes them directly to Twitter, in which a window is opened up with a pre-typed out tweet telling them, hey, join me in watching at StormPow's live stream. It even links them back to your Twitter account directly with a link to your live stream, so that way you can still have your viewers sharing to their Twitter feed that you're going live and still get all different kinds of eyes on your Twitter feed. Do this in addition to everything else. And instead of doing something that Twitter is likely to suppress, you're actually doing something that's going to drive growth to your Twitter profile and to your live stream as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If it helped you out, be sure to subscribe for more content and give this a thumbs up. Go check out my main channel, pop into a live stream, chat with me or whatever. But for now, I would like to thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and goodbye.